This is John Noble reporting. I want to continue on the Victorian government, and I want to continue on the fact that we've had many deaths of children in the custody of their parents in Victoria under the Brumby government. Are we going to find a repeat of this under the Ted Baywoo government? I believe the next elections that come along, I believe you should really question your ability and really question who do you really want in government. That would be the question. The question is that we have a Victorian government that also has a policy that says that all Victorian citizens and all Australians that come to Victoria, we don't care about them and we will make them homeless. You know, this mother and stepfather consulted the Department of Housing, and when consulting the Department of Housing and the Minister for Housing in Victoria, their attitudes are indirectly, this is an indirect allegation of alleged allegations, that they said these mother and stepfather, they can become homeless. Because we have a policy that says if you don't pay back your debts, then we don't care about you. And we don't care about Victorian citizens or Australian citizens. And I think at the end of the day that we have a very serious problem within Victoria. Are we returning to the days of Victoria of a police state, of a corrupt Victorian state under the Ted Baywoo government? The question's going to be is, these are alleged allegations. And I think that it's about time that people start to write to their local politicians, start telling their politicians what's going on in their towns, what police are doing, and etc. You know that you have in Victoria the Charter of Human Rights in Victoria, which is supposed to protect all Victorians in Victoria. But I believe that strongly that the Victorian government will be opposing the Charter of Human Rights and somewhat trying to destroy it, water it down, and somewhat water down human rights for Victorian citizens, because if you look at it, this mother and stepfather is now being denied housing. When they arrive in this country town, they will be made to be homeless, and in this case what this mother and stepfather will do is probably go into debt, very serious debt, and suffer financial hardship. We have federal financial hardship laws, but according to the Victorian government, they do not answer to the federal government. And the federal government minister for homeless and housing, I'm waiting back for this reply. The stepfather's waiting back for a reply about what they can do to assist these people not being homeless. But I think seriously at the end of the day, we have a government that's in place that says we only favour certain people that do certain things for us. We act corruptly because what I said is Judge Pitthouse, the country town, Victorian country town of these police acting in corruptly with a father, actually attacking, not allowing proper due process of law. I think that there's a big question. Why does our prisons fall for? Is it because of legitimate reasons, or is it because that we are overreacting, pushing buttons and sending the people to jail that should not be going to jail? The question is, I think that if we don't put people in jail, then the Victorian government sees this as logic. The federal government will give us less money when it comes to handing out money to the premiers of each state. So we've got to have the statistics up there. So that's a bit weird, isn't it? We're actually encouraging crime. The Victorian government's encouraging crime because they need the statistics up.